never try, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback.
Much appreciated, Coach. Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? And they see that happen. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10. The 40-yard line.
Mike.
Yellow.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Switch.
Hey, 15. Attack.
Smoke. Right, check. 59.
Yellow.
Hey, man. Watch.
Right side.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
First down, Kansas City.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
It leads to second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago. At the time, that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. Throwing on second and 8, Mahomes. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Yellow.
The 1-yard line.
Attack.
Whip. Watch the whip. 66. Fully ride.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From a yard out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Ready. White 25. Check 53, Mike. It's a party.
Hey, stop.
Wide. Get wide. Watch safety.
West.
Safety's creeping. Kill.
White. Sonic.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Winston now to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. Jameis now on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I'm coming for you, son. Easy. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Let's go.
Again, it's Winston. And Eifert has it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Jameis to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Easy.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Yellow. I'll go line. Yellow. 50, yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. That's a 39-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Yellow. 80. 57 color.
Watch the twitch. Switch. Watch out.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
He's 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Easy. Hey.
Mike, 5-9. Come on, D. Mike, check. 59.
A first down throw for Winston. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Let's go now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston, he's going to go deep for Conley. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Tighten up. Check 99. Check
Easy. White. Check.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Mike, 5-9. It's our field. Hey, it's
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
At the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Check safety.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, rip away.
He's coming. Double up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these
under pressure, they got him him again. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Winston. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On third down, Winston. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Easy. Hey, green, triple team. Oh, try. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
On first and 10, Winston. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check 43. Green, triple team. Echo.
First down, Winston. The open man is Westbrook. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on. Mike 5'9". Easy. I'm coming up to you. Mike, check. 59. Let him go.
Jameis again. Flush to his right. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Winston now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's first and 10.
Green, triple team. White. 59. You ain't going nowhere. Come on. Easy. Hey.
From the red zone now, Winston. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Final play of the half here, Winston. Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down, Winston again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Rush in. Hey, stop. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Flip it. Orbit.
And the blitz does come. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 76 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm going back to you. 36, 36. 6 guys. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
On 2nd and inches, Mahomes. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, 66. Pull it. Pow. 5-0. Check 59, Mike. Easy. Hey, white. Rabbit. Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. Caught Eifert over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Jameis now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down. Winston escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Here's Winston. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. So they don't even need to run a second down play. Give them the first.
And typically when we see this jumping, isn't it usually 3rd down, 4th down? They got them on 2nd down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mike, check. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Kill. Sonny. Wait. Check 59. Let's go.
On 2nd and goal. Winston to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Jameis to throw it. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Mahomes now on first down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased at. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw, eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Wait. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Flip it. Off.
Following the interception, Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Terrell Suggs. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. After the sack on first down, Winston. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes out to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Let's go. It's time to play.
Winston. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now Mahomes, and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
59. Silver.
Now Mahomes. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Right on these two. Yellow. Don't get nervous.
Mahomes to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So this one in the win column for Kansas City.